Really, Dan?
What?
Is this the best you can do? Beat up on Stephanie Meyer?
She has gazillions of sparkly vampire dollars. I think she can take it.
I'm disappointed in you, Dan.
For what?
You still go off at least once a week about the time Harold Bloom threw his whiny baby hissy fit in the LA Times over Stephen King getting the National Book Foundation Award.
I still haven't fully forgiven him.
It was nearly 10 years ago.
It was beneath him. The Bloom can do better. Also, thou shalt not speak ill of the Bard of Bangor. You are not comparing Stephanie Meyer.
It doesn't matter, Dan. How many novels have you written?
Grumble, mumble, non-answer.
But you feel entitled to dump on someone who's actually put in the effort to complete several and have made millions of people happy?
Hitler made millions of people happy.
What?
What, I can't express my opinion now?
He hasn't even read the books. He's just prejudiced against Mormons.
No, shut up, you. Work.
The day he hired me, I was informed that it was official store policy that Orson Scott Card was born, wrote Ender's Game, then died under mysterious circumstances involving homophobia, polygamy, and beosment.
Dan.
Fine. You know what? I have removed the sign so that we will be sure not to offend the poor little millionaire writer if she happens to come into the store today.
It's the principal, Dan.
I got that. Gonna take the trash out? EGB. You have the count.
Got it!
Sort of a waste of a bag.
Take the trash out as a euphemism.
For what?
Either a cigarette or a fart. You can usually tell which it was by what he says when he comes back inside.
You read them, didn't you?
Yeah. All 5 of them.
Me too. Did you like them?
I don't think so. But I did read all of them.
Yeah.
They make allusions to Richard Gorey so difficult. Welcome to Cliff Notes, mate. Hello, Brat.
EGB. Lindy.
Hey, Brat. Do you like Stephanie Meyer?
Please, those books are for 13-year-old girls. I need to return this.
Do you have a receipt?
I do.
Peter Pan not up to your usual intellectual standards.
I love Peter Pan. I've read it 25 times. This copy was a present from my new little sister.
Heavy reading for a baby.
She's not a baby. She's 4. Adopted.
Right, what's wrong with... Was this new?
Yes.
You can't return this, Brat. You've written all over it.
The chairman has been banished from the aviary.
Dan, EGB is being petulant.
No, I wasn't.
He won't give me my refund.
She defaced the book.
I repaired the book, but still, I wish to return it on principle.
You repaired the book?
I'm very disappointed in you, Dan.
For what?
This copy of Peter Pan is an abomination. It saddens me that you have it in your store.
What is this about, Brat?
Do you have another copy of this specific edition? Yeah, you do. Here. Just read this part, please. Over here.
You see, Wendy, when the first baby laughed for the first time, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about, and that was the beginning of Flondorphs.
Keep going.
Tedious talk, this, but being a stay-at-home, she liked it, and so he went on good-naturedly, there ought to be one Flondorf for every boy and girl. Ought to be, isn't there? No, you see, children know such a lot now, they soon don't believe in Flondorfs. And every time a child says, I don't believe in Flondorfs, there is a Flondorf somewhere that falls down dead. What is this?
Give me the book. In the introduction, the guy explains it.
And though some may cry bolder, I believe that this edition of Peter Pan, purged of a slur that has caused such pain and anguish to the LGBT community, will allow our children to enjoy this classic novel without having to confront its ugly, heterocentric shortcomings. Cry bolder.
I think you meant cry Bowdler.
I think you're right.
This is unconscionable.
I completely agree.
Tinkerbell is not a Flondorf.
I see that.
So I repaired the book. I marked out every Flondorf and wrote fairy back in. I don't believe in Flondorphs.
EGB. Give the brat her money back.
I am being bedeviled by a hoobie-gooby!
This is going to be a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
See y'all later.
Bye.
I'm out too?
You stay. Brat, why don't you run along home?
No. The weird, intense little girl should stay. She might be able to help. She's smarter than us all.
How is it that every time I come in here, at least one of you is having a psychotic episode?
Okay, I'm sure that that's an exaggeration.
Give me your shoes! No! Give me your goddamn shoes! Please not! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Don't give her the code. She's a frackin' toaster!
I am being bedeviled by a hoobie-gooby!
Okay, now much of that was out of context, and some of it had to do with the cough syrup that EGB bought from Crawlspace Dave.
I assure you I've learned my lessons.
This has nothing to do with the wonderful, terrible Sibylline cough syrup of Phrygia. This is authentic preternatural harassment.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna regret asking this.
No, you don't have to. You can just let it go.
What sort of hoobie-gooby?
Dan, the very nature of a hoobie-gooby is that you do not know its exact nature.
Don't you mean preternature?
You know what everybody loves? Smart-ass 7th graders. Their snide and snotty little voices are as dulcet birdsong to the ears.
You said you wanted me to stay.
And I am so glad that I did.
What exactly is bedeviling you, Gomez?
It's a thing, Dan. A thing of polyester and shadow. Its lips are blue and wears Groucho glasses to cheery up its blank and soulless eyes. It's been after me for the past 3 days. Everywhere I go. The meatpacking plant, the bank, that gas station on Lower Greenville that stocks the 03 Wild Irish Rose. I see it. It's after me, waggling its finger babies and watching.
So how long has this been going on?
For the past 3 days.
Did it follow you home?
I haven't been home. I've been on the move.
So you haven't slept?
I didn't want to get hoobed in my sleep.
Or goobed.
Have you been wearing that tie the whole time?
Perhaps.
You know, if you engage him, he'll just drag you down with him.
Shut up, Bankhead.
Gomez, this is important. Did you see the hoobie-gooby before you put that tie on?
No. What are you saying, Brat?
Lose the tie, and you shall be free.
Seriously?
Shut up, this might work.
Here's your money back.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Brat.
Probably want to get rid of that tie.
Can I go to lunch, please?
Go ahead. I don't believe in Flondorphs!